Order confirmed. Base is under attack. Frag confirmed.
What is up, everybody? It's Space Unicorn again, and today we're going to be doing part 2 for the real question, should I quit Frag? But today we're going to dissect each of those issues that we talked about yesterday, and we're going to go into depth on how these issues can be fixed, and what the Frag devs can do, as well as what you guys can do, being the Frag community, to help fix these issues that are going on and are slowly killing the game. I will be timestamping this video again, guys, as it's going to be a little longer than my normal videos, so I want to make sure you guys read the topics that are most important to you, so timestamps will be in the description below. If you didn't see the video yesterday, the one that posed the big questions that we all really need answered, link to that popping up in the top right. Go check it out, then check out this video. That way you're kind of in tune with what's going on right now in the Frag community, with the content creators, and with the game itself. But alrighty, guys, we're going to get right in here with question number 1 momentarily, as soon as this match is completed. So sit back, relax, and let me know your thoughts down below if you think this would actually help the game also. Alright, everybody, here we go. Now, what do we do about pay to win? First things this, I need to prerequisite this by saying I understand the need to make money from your game. 100% Frag. You need to make money so that you can produce the game that you are making. But it becomes a problem whenever it goes from making money to money is what determines how well you do in a season. Pay to win has always been an issue, and it became even worse whenever an update came out that buffed characters every time they leveled up. So I think that needs to be dialed back a bit, and there's 2 ways to do that. Number 1, your new players don't want to play max level cards, and I think that by creating a separate rankings board where it's all level 9 cards all the time would be huge, and I don't think it would hurt your pay to win players at all. It would take some doing on your guys' part, though. And number 2, the ads after every match have to stop. An ad every 5 matches is okay, but after every match, it drives those new players, those people that are finding your game, away. I think that's how we're going to have to address pay to win. Let's move to the next one. Question number 2 is the bugs and glitches that persist on every single update in Frag. I want to prerequisite this with saying I love Frag's drive to produce new and exciting content. I do. But we need to focus in on the bugs and glitches. Your game has been out in full for 3 years. These bugs and glitches that have been around since beta should not be persisting. People should not be falling through the map. There should not be desync issues. There should not be RAM issues. There should not be stupid AI still. And I think the devs, this one falls on you guys. You have to key in on this and fix it if you want this to be successful. I do believe this is something you can do. Your team is incredibly talented. I've interacted with most of them. And I truly believe this is something that you guys could do. And I want to see it happen. I just hope I get to see it happen. Let's move into the next question. Alright, so what do we do about character imbalances? Now, I want to state something about new characters first of all. A new character, it is much easier to bring in as strong as opposed to weak. The reason for this is it's much easier to nerf a character than it is to buff a character, because when you start buffing, you have to deal with specific percentages, and I understand that. So I'm not so much keying in on the new character imbalances, but I am keying in on the characters that have been out for a while. There is no reason a character should go unchanged after release for 3 months. Honestly, if there's an issue being reported and it's being reported across the board, it needs to be addressed much quicker. And I know you guys can do this. Second thing is you have 106 characters. They all need to be balanced. So this needs to be more of a focal point in your updates than just new content. Let's move into the next one. This one goes out to the Frag community. It is your responsibility to stop watching the clickbait. This is not something we can control. Unfortunately, clickbait is part of the YouTube algorithm. But I want to stress that there is a difference between clickbait and clickability. And for those of the content creators that are struggling to learn that, that's okay, it's a learning phase. But don't persist on something that gives a false image of the game. This hurts the game long term and creates an unrealistic view of what you can achieve in the game. I understand you love views and you love subs, we all do. We work really hard for them. But don't compromise the game and your character to get them. Now that brings us on to the next one, because I believe they actually go hand in hand, and that is hacks. Frag has a rampant hacker issue, and the availability of hacks is a two-part question. Part number one goes to the devs. Devs, this has to be cracked down on. You have the right on YouTube to strike things that are false for your game, things that are not part of your normal game script. You have that right. I would like to see this actually happen. Part two, to all the people actually using hacks, you don't understand how much this actually hurts the game and hurts the content creators who are doing it the right way. This game does not want to incorporate hacks and has never wanted to, therefore hacks are not okay on any level. It doesn't matter if you're playing offline, online, any of that. This isn't Minecraft where APKs are allowed, or GTA. This is Frag. It's up to you guys now as the viewers to get together and stop them. We cannot do it on our own. Now for the big one. Should I quit Frag? I've honestly been thinking about this more and more over the past month. I'm putting more effort into my videos than I've ever done before. Huge quality improvements. I can do 4K videos. I can do much better thumbnails than I was doing in the past. And yet I see all the views go to hacks and clickbait channels and all the subscribers who I used to love interacting with going to these channels as well. And that is extremely frustrating for me from a content creator's perspective. I love Frag. I've been around Frag since the beginning. I'm literally the longest running player in Frag. And that's not a joke. I've seen it all. And I'm speaking from a place of frustration and I'm just upset about it, to be honest, because I love this game. And the fact that I have to entertain this question whenever I still see potential in this game is a very daunting and upsetting thing. But here's what I'm going to do, and here's the other side of it. I have built a community, a mythical community on Frag. And for that, I am incredibly grateful. And I'm not willing to just give up on them and let them go to those clickbait and hack channels. I want to produce content for you, them. And it's because of that drive to make good content for the viewers, those people that come and support me. I'm not going to leave Frag yet, but we need to see improvements. And Frag, this has to happen fast. It can't take a year. This game's not going to make it another year. Let's sum everything up. Alright, so you guys have kind of seen my thoughts on the overall issues that we currently have with Frag. You've kind of seen my stance on the clickbait and the hacks, and I do believe this should be more universal. But I really would like to know what you guys are thinking down below in the comments. I'm not going to leave Frag yet. But man, they're out of time. And like I said earlier in the video, this game's been out in full for 3 years. This has to be fixed, and it has to be fixed permanently. And from a player's perspective, not just a player, somebody that loves Frag as a game because of what it can be, fix this for us. Fix this for the community. And the community, stop looking for an easy way out. Hacks do not make you a better player. In fact, I don't even know how you have fun playing on a hacked account, as it's boring. Clickbait video content creators, they're making clickbait. You know who you are. Why are you sacrificing that, and also sacrificing the longevity of a game that you're making content on? You're literally hurting where you're getting that influx from. Why? And viewers of that content, why do you go to that? I understand that it may look fancy, but they're lying to you. Is that what you want? I don't know. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I really want to hear your thoughts. And I'm thankful that I have a platform where I can voice my frustrations on this. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Stay safe. Check out another video if you could. And I'll see you legends next time.